Absolutely. Now, let me ask you the I Quit match. I mentioned a minute ago, one of my favorite matches of all time, you and Tully. Is that a match that, in your mind, is one of your best matches, or do you have other matches that you think are much better?
I don't think that it was at the time anyone thought that it would have the impact that it did. The thing that's so interesting is that Tully and I had literally dozens and dozens of matches with that level of intensity because we worked a program for 8 months. And we had knockdown, drag out brawls all over the United States prior to the I Quit match. So it was great that it got captured on film the way it did, and it's made a part of history because of that. And of course, it was the blow off match. So yeah, I'm really proud of the work, and I'm proud that it stood up over the test of time with all the crazy things that have happened over the years and everything for Vince to include it on his top 10 cage matches and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I am proud of the body of work and the angle itself too.
Let me ask you, the chair that was used in that match at the very end, the one that you stuck in his head, was that a gimmick chair, or was that an actual chair that just happened to break that way?
Yeah, we didn't even know what we were going to use for the gimmick.
Wow.
I mean, that's something that wasn't planted or anything. Baby Doll just reached down, found something under the ring she could toss, and had to throw that wood chair, which wasn't light, mind you, over top of a steel cage from the floor. So had she not been a beastly strong girl herself, she couldn't even have hurled it over the top. But yeah, nobody could have foresaw what kind of just intimidating looking weapon would come out of that chair at all.
That, to me, actually really made the end of the match because it was so devilish looking when you went after it. It's like, oh, my God, between you and Tully both using it.
Yeah, and yeah, we've laughed a lot about if we still had that wooden spike, it'd be worth $1 bajillion today.
All right, let's get on.
I won the world title tonight. Here in this dump. Larry Auto Pro, it's a joke. And so are you. But what I noticed is you didn't congratulate me. You didn't say, good job, champ. Good job, Eric. Way to win your second world title. Now I'm going to give you an opportunity to do that now.
Congratulations. That's it. But I gotta tell you, I think it's bullshit. I think the way you won that title tonight, and the way you won the Impact World title, bullshit. You cheated to win both titles. What I don't understand is, why are you here in Larry Auto?
You'll see.
Many of you may have seen on social media recently what I'm about to address. And I'd like to address this directly to Mr. Roberts. You said that you hope we never meet again. And I believe you. For once in your miserable life, I believe you. A snake can lose its skin, Mr. Roberts, again and again and again. But at the end of the day, it's still just a fucking snake. So the next time we meet, I'm going to show you for the fraud that you are. And you know what I'm talking about. So the next time that we are in the same area, and when we do meet one-on-one again, it's going to be like death row for you. Because it's going to be like sitting in that wooden chair of electricity, just waiting for the man to pull the switch. But you don't know when he's going to pull it. But you can bet your ass I'm going to pull it.
Is there any chance we'll have the rubber match between you and Nick Aldis?
Literally on my left and so out of left field. Gosh, Nick Aldis is amazing. In that moment in Chicago, I thought, oh man, there's no way we can top that. That's like my hometown now, that crowd, that Sears Center, and just literally like goosebump inducing moment that we got to share, him and I. So I don't know, you never know. I wanted to take that title further, and then, you know, the politics of this all deemed that not possible. So at this point, solely focuses on AEW, the young men and women as part of AEW. And if that's something that comes up, I'm absolutely open to it. Our doors are very open. You know, we're not shy about that. They're very open. We literally want to work with everybody. But in the interest of that, we focus on this brand because we're heading to TNT. We've talked about it. This is our brand, and this is our team, and a damn good team. So who knows?
Cody, this was a
Thanks, Bill, and with me is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. This is the guy that had the I Quit match that I will never forget. Still is on my computer to this day, and I watch it about once a week. Magnum TA. Good to see you, brother.
Pleasure to be here, man.
This time with handsome Jimmy Valiant, the Boogie Woogie Man. How are you?
Where's he at, man, huh?
Bill, we're back on the road again. This time I found Baron Von Raschke. How are you?
I'm not on the road, I'm sitting down, right here, looking at the camera.
Many of you have been asking about the one-on-one interview with heavyweight champion Nick Aldis. Unfortunately, while in New York, his schedule and my schedule got crazy and we just couldn't work it out, although we do hope to do that again in the near future. In the meantime, I do want Nick to know that I'm sorry we didn't get to meet. I was actually looking forward to meeting you and holding that 10 pounds of gold. Since I was a kid growing up in the South, that belt represents everything that professional wrestling is to me. The men who carried that belt, whether it was Harley Race, Dory Funk, the Nature Boy Ric Flair, or Dusty by God Rhodes, that was the belt I grew up with. Nick, is probably best that we didn't meet one-on-one. I would have been hard-pressed
at age 55, having had my last match just 2 months ago, to walk up to you face to face, eye to eye, and challenge you for the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship. Seize the day. Carpe diem. Your words recently. The words that got you in trouble with your best friend, Marty Scurll. Coming up, Concord, North Carolina, it's the Crockett Cup. Good luck, Nick. The world's going to be watching. And so will I.
Mike Stratus. It amazes me that you have the time to even come to the ring. That you would take the time to get off the couch and eating Cheetos to come do a job inside the ring. But the sad part is, you and the rest of KI can never win a match one-on-one. You can't win that match without a metal chair. You can't win that match without the help of a partner. You can't win a match, period. The gold around your waist is a joke, and you know it. What's more important, I know it. And so does everybody else that you tried to take out at February Fallout. At the end of that show, you and the rest of your thugs decided to try to beat down a few good men. Your objective? To kill us. Well, guess what? You failed! You made a mistake, Stratus. You left us in the ring, but you left us alive. And because you left us alive, you left alive a dangerous, dangerous enemy. When you got me on the ground, they went to beating the tar out of my partner. A concussion for Firewalker, stitches for the Freak, and me, while I was on the ground, you take the foot of a chair and stick it in my eye. Now, does it look like I might be a little pissed off? Well, guess what? I am. I look at this eye every single day. And every time I look at it, it gives me more reason to hate you, to want to beat you within an inch of your life. But better yet, I want to do what you and the rest of KI couldn't do. I'm not going to leave you laying in that ring in pain. I'm going to leave you dead in that ring. One word of warning, Stratus. It doesn't have to be inside a ring. It doesn't have to be with a referee. It doesn't have to be official. I don't care if we're in an alleyway. I don't care if we're in the parking lot. But whenever I see you next time, you better remember this. I 110% believe in an eye for an eye.